Alright guys, so this is part 3 of this Geometry Dash journey and just life and self-improvement and stuff. So I'm back outside. It's dark now. Went to my grandpa's for a little bit. So yeah, but if you haven't watched the first 2 parts, make sure you go watch those because it'll kind of get you caught up with what's actually going on. So I left off with beating like retention, and then the day after I beat retention for 50,000 stars, 600 demons, 10,000 user coins, and then I was also like top 500 in stars and like all that stuff. So then the day after that, I reset my progress so that I wouldn't, be tempted to play Geometry Dash again, so I could, focus on self-improvement. But I didn't know, and I still don't know exactly. I'll get to that point in a little bit. But basically, since that day, like a month ago, about a little over a month ago, I just been kind of going back and forth, and it's been like a constant thing that's been going on in my mind. And it's like I'm at school and like, I can still focus, but maybe like I'm trying to read a book and it's just like, it's nagging me, like, should I, like, am I passionate about the game or am I not? Or is it just an addiction? And then, there's, like those times where it's like, yes, I can't play the game. What am I doing? No, I can't play the game. But then there's those times where it's like, yes, dude, I'm gonna become the best player. And so this part, I'm just gonna kind of go through like the, people I'm trying to be, or whatever you want to call it, or just like people that like, or like I'm just trying to be other people, like I feel like I'm trying to be other people that I'm not. And it's kind of weird because for the longest time, running and stuff was like pretty cool thing, and I was doing it. I did a marathon, and I've been doing some longer runs. Not much recently for the past like 2 weeks, but I was doing that stuff. And I wanted to get into like swimming as well, because like triathlete, not like anything crazy, but just like swimming. So because then I'd be doing like the 3, like running, biking, and swimming. But not really swimming. I haven't really done that, so. But I've done running and biking, and I think biking I like more than running, but like I just feel like that goal of like, becoming the best runner it's just not mine, that was just kind of like, I did put it on myself, but it was kind of put on myself because of like, it was a mixture of people, but like David Goggins, and I'm obviously not spreading hate to these people who I'm gonna mention, but like David Goggins, just ultramarathon or runners in general. I just kind of like watched them for like a while, and just kind of watched like videos and stuff about like ultra running and just running and biking and swimming, and triathletes and stuff like that. And it's all fun and games, while you're like figuring out new things, but like I don't know why my brain does this, but it's like whenever I just like find like a new like passion, I just want to go to the extreme, like immediately. Like I just like think of like some crazy crazy goal to be number one, you know? Like with anything. Like I did that with writing as well. I mean, I think I do enjoy writing though. I think that might be something. But I hate editing. I hate editing so much, bro. But then I started watching Kobe Bryant. Thank goodness I didn't like try and like become a professional basketball player or anything. Maybe it's because he's dead and none of the other people are. I doubt it, but Rip Kobe as well. I mean, he's a hard worker, and I respect him, and David Goggins as well. And all of other people, ultra marathon runners. Like they're not like, oh yeah, they're just like whatever. They're just a couple people. No, they're like crazy. They're crazy, hard people. Working every day to reach their goals. And then I started watching like Mr. Beast. I mean, not so much, but I just started taking inspiration from him. There was a little bit of time where I was like, maybe I could start a YouTube channel, or not like start a YouTube channel, because obviously I already started one, but like try and make like edit videos and stuff. I don't really edit these videos, but that just kind of went away quickly. I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. And then it was Elon Musk, and oh, he's playing video games too, so I can play them, right? And then he was like learn about physics and learn about this and that, and then I was like, what, I want to like do this, and then I started like journal about the universe and just like all that stuff. And I mean, it's still fascinating to think about, like we're just on this planet all alone and stuff, and it's like we're just so like we're so earth central, like we're just like so egotistical, like just us as a humanity, we're just so egotistical about the entire humanity. And then Elon Musk comes around and he's like focusing on literally being a multi-planetary species, or whatever he's doing. I don't know exactly, but I just know like he's doing some crazy stuff. And then I started watching Andrew Tate, and I was like looking, like I just kept like searching videos on YouTube. Like I kept like looking up different people and their opinions on video games, and like whether or not I should be playing them. And I mean, obviously nothing, like literally no one except Uppy GD has made like some sort of like self-improvement Geometry Dash stuff, except like Kai Guy, I guess, but that's different. That wasn't really like anything like emotional. It was just kind of like there, it was just like there, but yeah, then there was like a podcast from like over a year ago from Andrew Tate and a guy named like Clicks, and I literally stayed up last night till like 2 a.m. just watching that, just to figure something out. Literally, like the second half of it was completely and utterly pointless for me to watch, but I still watched it. Stayed up to 2 a.m. and I ended up waking up at 6 a.m. so I could go to karate this morning. Still, I'm tired. But what I heard basically from that video is like, well, if you have dreams becoming a professional, like don't. Andrew Tate, the person who says quit playing video games, he literally said like, don't just like not have the dreams, like don't try and be dedicated, like don't just like stop, just don't like just stop being dedicated, like work hard maybe to your goal. I forgot exactly what he said, but it wasn't, he didn't just say, like, no, that's, like, completely degenerate goal to, you know, become a professional streamer or anything, or a professional player. And then as well as Hamza, like, this was, like, a video, like, over a year ago, way over a year ago. It's like, why I hate you if you play video games. But then, like, 10 minutes into the video, he says, well, if you want to become, like, a professional, and, like, you got to be, like, real with yourself. Are you playing the game for fun, or are you playing the game for, like, you know, like, actually, like, trying to improve and, like, you know, trying to, like, do this? And obviously, Geometry Dash isn't, like, one of those, like, you know, esports games or anything like that. It's just kind of, like, you know, it's just not that, you know, game. It's not like Call of Duty. It's not like a shooter game. It's not like Fortnite or, you know, League of Legends or whatever. I mean, it is a lot like World of Warcraft and League of Legends in a way. It's a lot like a what are they called? MMO, massive multiplayer online, because you have the community. You know, you have like the endless amount of levels. You know, you have like the endless amount of things. You can like collaborate with people, building levels, or just, you know, talking on Discord, whatever. And it is a lot like, you know, video games like League of Legends and World of Warcraft. I don't think it's as, like, you know, like I don't know what the word is, but it's not like manly. I don't know. That doesn't even make any sense. That's not the word I'm going for, but like you can maybe kind of guess what word I'm going for. It's just not like the traditional, like, I haven't really been like that traditional, like, person, but that's just an excuse to, you know, I'm special, you know, like, I mean. And there's this person who's like, just be yourself, you know, just be positive and believing in yourself, believing in the path of what you want to follow, you know, follow your dreams. And maybe that's what I just need, you know. So now at the end of this video, basically, I basically got all of that out just to, like, all of that. And it wasn't just, you know, at the snap of a finger. I mean, as of now, it kind of feels like that. Just reminiscing on those memories since April 2020, and even earlier than that. But it's like, it was like 3 years, like 3.5 years. Oh, man, I'm cold. And, you know, it's kind of just, I don't know, because there's different paths I could take from right now, and it hasn't been quite a year of my self-improvement journey. But there's different paths I could take. There's at least 3. There's probably more. There's like at least 4, I guess. And there's probably still more. Just to, like, name a few, you know, like, I could just go full degenerate mode, go back to my old ways and play Geometry Dash, you know, just, you know, mindlessly. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily be like that, because I would still, anyways, you know, just basically not even recording these videos, which I want to record these videos. I definitely like making these videos. Or there is, like, you know, just like, not playing video games at all. Just mainly Geometry Dash, because, like, you know, I don't really get affected like that by any other video games. I definitely could, though. You know, I definitely could, you know, go play Minecraft and be like, oh, you know, like, you know, just in, like, you know, I gotta be the best player now, you know. I could be that. Or that, I meant to say, like, that could happen, you know. I don't want it to, though. But then it's like, well, you know, and I think I do have like just like that really like extreme personality. Like it's like black or white, you know. There's like it's like no gray area. But then there's like, you know, the part where it's like, well, I can play Geometry Dash, but take it in like a self-improvement manner, you know, like follow what Hamza says. Andrew Tate, you know, obviously not like exactly, but like, you know, follow like their message and stuff, and just like their principles, and learn from them, and basically use their knowledge, but for Geometry Dash, which isn't very traditional, you know. And it just feels weird because I get nostalgia from both sides, you know. When I play Geometry Dash, and it's like it's hard either way. It would definitely be harder, obviously, not playing Geometry Dash. And what Andrew Tate said on that podcast that I watched till 2 a.m. yesterday morning, or this morning, I guess, whatever. He also said that video games are literally the only thing in life that if you try, you know, if you don't reach the pinnacle of like success in like while doing that you literally have learned nothing. Like if it takes like 3 years and then you give up, you've learned nothing. Versus if you try to become a professional kickboxer and you gave up 3 years into it, you've met very good people, you've learned a lot of things. But video games, it just doesn't bring that to you, you know. So it's almost like this kind of way where I just take self-improvement things, you know. I still learn, maybe not as much as I could if I didn't play Geometry Dash, but use those learning aspects for Geometry Dash and becoming, you know, the best player and stuff like that. And also to note that that there's a part of me who just wants, you know, like bulk, like, you know, bulk to like 200 pounds, and just, you know, like dirty bulk as well. It's not like clean, but like dirty bulk. And you know, that's obviously not a good thing technically. Well, it's not a good thing at all. But my mind kind of paired it together, you know, like going like, you know, with the weights, and then with like the Geometry Dash, and just kind of put those together, and just like trying to do both, you know, like. And like, you know, if I stream, like when I would stream and stuff, you know, when I actually get like a better thing, that I would, you know, still spread the message of self-improvement. Like, don't just sit in your room and play games all day, but just like just so you're not like a weasel, you know. Like, still like work on yourself. Like, yeah, if you want to be the best, but if you're just playing video games mindlessly, I think that's just kind of pointless. Like, if you have other aspirations, then go follow those aspirations. If you have dreams, go follow those dreams. But if your dream is being the best in that video game, then what do? You know? Or what if you have that dream and maybe another one? I don't know. I don't know if I have another one, if that's even my dream, or if that's just a dream that someone else put on me, or I just put it on myself for absolutely no reason, you know? Because when I set goals, I just set extraordinarily stupid goals, like extraordinarily high goals. I just have a high ego or something. That's probably it. Maybe I just need to not do that. There's like a star back there or something. I don't know if you can see that. Oh wait, that's just a thing on my iPad, never mind. It's like pitch black behind me. Oh wait, you can see that right there. That thing right above my shoulder. I don't know, that might be a star. Well, probably, because it's like not moving, and it's like in the sky, obviously. But yeah, so it's like, And then, no matter what people tell me, there's still gonna be that part of me where it's like nostalgia from my first days, my first month of self-improvement where, I didn't even want to play Geometry Dash. My first 100 days was like the best, like not 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 necessarily days of my life, but it was the best days of self-improvement. That's what I was gonna say. Just because I didn't want to play video games. I didn't want to just sit around and do that stuff. But then it's like now it just feels different. Like I said earlier in like part 1 or 2, I forgot what part it was. I don't know if I want to make that dream of beating all the rated levels in Geometry Dash with all bronze and silver coins true or not. Like, do I want to? I can still visualize that. I can visualize that success so easily. It's like right there. And like I can go chase after that dream, but it literally might all turn into nothing. I mean, yeah, sure, I'd still have those memories and all that stuff, but what if I regret it? What if I'm 50 years old and I'm like, man, I wasted like 5 years just playing Geometry Dash. Like, I could have made the decision to never play again or play the game and become professional, and I chose professional. I chose the easy way out or something. There's definitely something that Geometry Dash has done to me. I mean, it has been there for like ever in my life, even when I was running and stuff, I would, how to, like, when I would, try to like motivate myself to just like keep pushing, like self-motivate myself, I was like singing or not singing, but like, like whatever, yeah, so I was singing the songs that, I beat for those 1,000 star achievements. I could make more memories like that. I definitely could, and I'm at like the right age to do so, but it's also a very risky age because I could be focusing on better things technically. That's not a video game. I could be leveling up in real life instead of Geometry Dash, but it's like, it just feels like my life, like I just feel like I need to level up in Geometry Dash. Like I feel like I might regret it if I don't. If I'm 50 years old and I'm like, man, I really just, or like I'm like lying in my deathbed. Okay, this might be a little extreme, but like, I'm lying in my deathbed. I'm just thinking like, I never took that risk of trying to become that best Geometry Dash player. I wanted to do that as a child. That was like the only thing I wanted to do. I was too insecure to do it. I was too insecure to do it. I wanted to do it. No one else really believed in me. Maybe some people did, but it was just kind of all wishy-washy and stuff. So it's like, do I or do I not? And so it's just really hitting hard because it's like, I don't know, man. And it was so easy to, quit Geometry Dash that first time. And it feels like if I never even watched Haz's video on day 199, I wouldn't even be in this place. But then at the same time, it almost feels like I wish I didn't even quit Geometry Dash on December 9th, 2022. Part of me just wishes I didn't even start self-improvement, but that was, what I was thinking like a week ago, or a couple days ago, whatever it was. And I haven't really, I haven't really thought about that. I just said that just to say like what has been on my mind. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it's like, are you gonna follow your dreams, or just, it's like, how can, like, this kid, like, that just doesn't make sense. He goes on self-improvement, and then he just, and maybe all of this is just, completely fake, and maybe I just have, like, the biggest ego ever, and I'm just being an idiot, and I should just shut up and go back to my self-improvement and never, play video games again. And it troubles me even more that 2.2 is coming out this month in October. Because, well, I mean, it's 2.2. The game hasn't been updated in 6.5 years, and it's like, wow. So it's just kind of like, man, and I've talked to so many people, and they've said, I mean, decently similar things, but there's, been quite a variety of different opinions, but it's like, how can I even form an opinion of my own when there's other people who have opinions? Maybe, like, am I just trying to live off of what other people have to say about me? Is that what I'm doing? Am I just living for other people? Am I not trying to be myself? Maybe I just need to be myself and be authentic and be genuine and believe in myself and be grateful for this world and for the opportunities that I get and the things I can do. Maybe I should follow that dream and, beat every rated level in Geometry Dash with all the bronze and silver coins. I mean, I'm probably never gonna be completely for sure, I'm just gonna have to go for it. But that just doesn't even make sense, because, you hear people like, just go for your dream or whatever. Get away from the screen and go from your dream. But, like, I'm, like, being in the opposite right now, It's like going the, other way around. It's like me going, like, I don't know, it's like weird. Quit, trying to, I don't know, it's gonna come out wrong if I say it that way, but, like, it's like, quit trying to live what other successful people's lives are and just go follow your dream, whether that be in a video game or not. That doesn't even make any sense. Like, how can that even work? And I get nostalgia, from when I first started self-improvement, and that nostalgia is definitely kicking in, because it's gonna become that season soon, it's gonna become winter soon, and once winter comes, well, I'm gonna remember self-improvement, like when I first started. And then I'm gonna not want to play Geometry Dash. But what if that is my goal? It just doesn't feel the same anymore playing the game, because, I mean, I was obviously away from it so long, and I just didn't really do anything with it, and I just kind of grew away from it. But then I still have those memories and that nostalgia from those good old times playing Geometry Dash, those, good memories. 30,000 stars that one night, or 40,000, 20,000, and even 10,000, and even my first 1,000. the memories come flooding back, and it's like, it's such a pretty picture of just, memories and emotionalness, and it's just like, at the end of every level, you listen to the good song, you play the cool level, glow effects, modern, whatever it is, and you're just saying to the screen, yes, yes, 26,000 stars, 40,000 stars, guys, let's go, 30,000 stars, 20,000 stars, yes, 17,000 stars, let's go. Or when you beat the harder levels and you're screaming at the top of your lungs, oh my gosh, I just beat Aku, let's go. Yes, it's over. I just beat the ultimate demon mix. I just beat Pixel Thingy. Yes, it's over. I could have that. Or I could have, reading, meditating, and self-improvement myself in real life versus in the virtual world. I mean, people say you can become anything you want. Well, what if I want to become that, professional Geometry Dash player? I think I said the same question like 10 times now. So, I mean, it's basically all I have. I can never really be for sure, like, of when, I can't, be like, this is the day I make the decision, or this video will change my life forever. No video will change my life. I have to make that change from the inside, not from some external source. I have to find that calling from within, okay? And the way you do that is without distraction, without watching YouTube, going on walks and journaling and meditating. That's how you find that calling. Going on walks in nature, I used to do that so much during those first, 100 days. I mean, it wasn't even it was more like just the first, 30 days I did that. And then I just kind of stopped, I started running, and everything it had to be so quick. I never took a time to just slow down. Think about the long term. You can't go that fast for the long term. If you want to go far, you gotta build yourself up slower. You gotta get friends. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go by yourself. That's a quote from someone. If I want to go fast, I'm gonna have to go alone. But I want to go fast. Andrew Tate's first principle is speed. Be fast. But this world is just so chaotic and so fast already that taking a step back is like, whoa, you can't do that, It's like an unwritten law or a unwritten rule. And then so many other people will get affected by whatever decision I make. The people who I told, quit playing video games, or you guys are idiots. And then I come back and play video games. Like, who am I to do, what am I doing? And now I'm gonna feel guilty and ashamed, so then it's gonna make me wanna, not play. And that's real life people and people on the internet. Well, I think that's it for today. Day all three of these videos is kind of a part of day 308. So yeah, I'm not gonna make like a separate day 308 video. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys I hope you guys enjoyed all three of these videos. If you watched through all of them, I doubt it because they're really long, and I'm just some random kid on YouTube. Just some random kid out here in the dark talking to a screen about his problems. No one's gonna listen except, one friend maybe. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk throughout the day. It took me a little bit longer than I thought it was, but yeah. I guess you just will never be for sure in life. You're gonna have to take risks. Maybe playing Geometry Dash again is gonna be that risk. Going for that goal, that dream, that just might be the risk. Have a great day.